Hello guys, I am going to go over some things with you all because I've gotten so many questions about what to do when you get a new team member. So I'm going to go over a few things with you to show you what things I do when I get new team members. And this has been pretty good. This is something that's worked pretty good for me. So the first thing I do when I get somebody to join my team, and if I realize that they're going to join before they join, I go ahead and tell them to do this ahead of time. So the very first thing I do is to ask them to send me a picture. I want them to send me a picture of themselves. And what I do with that picture, I'll take that picture and I'll brand it. I have an app called Photify. So I use that Photify app to put a Scentsy logo on their picture. Then I will put a welcome to Scentsy logo on the picture. I do two pictures. Well, I use one picture and I put the Scentsy logo on one and the other one will say welcome. So as soon as they join, I go ahead and welcome them to our group page. That's the first thing I do. Then I have another group where I add my brand new team members. I add them to the group and I start tagging them in the things that they need to do at first, like the shooting star and sensational start level. So I tag them in those things. And I also have a chat with all my new team members. And I add them to the chat. Secondly, what I'll do is ask them, why did they join Scentsy? I want to know so I can know how aggressive I need to be with them. Because if they join just to get the discounts or tax benefits, I will not be as aggressive with them as I am with people who are looking to increase their income. Okay, so for those who are interested in increasing their income, the next thing I will do is send them a text message every day for 4 days, just kind of giving them a feel of what they need to do along the way. For example, they need to make sure they complete their first things first checklist. That's like one of the things that's in the text that I send to them the first 4 days. And I'm going to make sure they know and understand how to log into the workstation. So I'll actually copy and paste the link and send it to them so they'll know how to go into their workstation. And I will also have them to send me their website name because I want to make sure that they copy and paste it correctly. Because if they do it incorrectly, somebody could possibly accidentally shop on somebody else's website. So I want to make sure that I show them how to copy and paste their website link. Another thing I'm going to do is send them a YouTube video on how to set up a party link, set up a party in their workstation, their launch party. I send that video to them so they can see how to do that. Okay, then the next thing I will do is have them to create a group on Facebook. And this group is it's gonna be their VIP group, is where they invite all their customers. So after they invite all their customers over there, I will help them with their launch party. Okay, so the next thing I'm gonna do, so whenever things happen, it could be that they got their first order, it could be something that they've done that's different and that stand out in any way, I'm going to shout them out. I love to do shout outs for my team members because it makes them feel like they've really done something, like they really accomplished something. So I like to do a lot of shout outs. I like to show them how to share on social media. So I help them with the post, with the verbiage. I help them with the pictures. And I kind of try to get them a feel of some of the things that they need to do with sharing on social media. So we work on those things. I also try to make sure that I encourage them to recruit right away. Because one of the reasons why is because when they go ahead and start recruiting right away, it gives them a chance to grow with the person that they're bringing into the business. Plus, it's going to help the new person, and both of them really, because they can do it together. It's going to help that consultant promote to lead, which means so many great things. If somebody goes to the main Scentsy website, their name will be searchable. Their name will pop up. If they're not lead or above, their name will not show up. So therefore, if their name is searchable, that means that they're going to get random orders, could get possible random team members. So that's perks along with. So I explain all that to them so they can know the benefits of going ahead and recruiting right away. It's going to help them with their commissions as well. Let's see. So I kind of stay with them for the first 70 days because I want to make sure they hit all those levels. I want to make sure they hit shooting star. I want to make sure they hit sensational start level 3. I like for them to shoot for 3 because I don't want them to shortchange themselves because I want them to shoot all the way to the top. So I make sure I tag them in all these things so they can read it. And they can read it at their own pace. And I want to make sure that I don't overwhelm them with information. So the information that I share with them, I tell them, look, you can go back and look at it at your own pace, at your own time. So that's something else. It's something else that I do. I like to do incentives because it's just something, I just like to do that because I like it when I get the incentives that Scentsy put out there. So I actually do incentives for my team members so they can even push even harder. Pretty basic information, pretty basic stuff, but doing these things right here that I just explained will help them to go off and really do well with their business, kind of give them that jump start that they really need. Just being there for them, answering the questions that they need to have answered, but checking in with them on a regular basis. And because of the way that I bring people in to my business and I get a lot of people to join at the same time. So that's a lot of the reasons why I do these group chats, because it helps me to keep all of them together and they really grow together and they network with one another. They become friends and they start cheering each other on. And I think that's pretty good when they can kind of grow with each other. And a lot of times they answer questions that I can't even answer because they are already going into things like, for example, I don't know what the first things first checklist look like, but they do. So if somebody has a question about that, they can answer because they've gone through it because they're all new. So I hope that this helps, guys, because doing these basic things right here will not only help you to sponsor a brand new team member, but it will also help you to know how to keep recruiting and be able to get them set up for success as well. Okay, guys, I hope y'all having a great evening. Take care. Goodbye.